So everyone, I know Brian's coming on at 7 to do a drawing, and I just want to tell you, please feel free to go check that out. I have him on notification. Hey, Crystal, but I don't see him. True Drawing Reviews yet. But hey, Anthony. But when he comes on, feel free, if he does his drawing, just to go over there. You come back after or anything you want to do. I'm just okay with it. And I'm trying to look at the camera and look at the comments. So if I look like scrolly-eyed, please just forgive me. Crystal, I have not. Hey, Mo. I was getting ready to type it. Can you believe that? I'm so used to it that I just want to type. And then when I'm on the other side when I'm on the other end trying to get, don't bark, please. Please come here, Lily. She protects me a lot, Lily, from nothing. But then when I'm talking to people and they're on live and I'm watching them, I find myself waving at them. Do you guys do any of that? Okay, so Ramiz Iran. Hello. So I just think that this is a little bit harder than it's. Crystal, you do make this look very easy. I'm just going to tell you. You seem to be able to keep on here. Oh, you went to the river. Which one? I'm trying to remember the ones we used to go to all the time down there, but I can't hardly remember the names. Is that bad? I'm looking on here, and I was going to see if I couldn't go onto my channel. It's going to sound a little funny, but I wanted to see how far behind I am. Okay, so I'm only like 5 seconds delay. Hey, Bobby, haven't heard from you in a long time. How you doing, darling? Yeah, my dogs are now all making it to the back thing. Okay, so you slept the whole weekend away? Oh my gosh, Mo, I wanted to do that. You do all catch up from this weekend and last. You are, Crystal. You're going to be playing catch up. I know when I went to David's graduation, I came back. I hadn't mowed the lawn. I hadn't done anything. And this weekend I was out there and it was crazy hard. And then they have this thing where I am. Hey, JL. They have this thing that that they do once a year called Spring Clean, where you can put everything you want out there and they pick it up. Hey, Florida. And so, hey, Doug. So they came out, so I had to get everything out by myself. And hey, Joe Knife, I have a whole big stack of things out there. 4 mattresses, box springs, closet doors, all the stuff that I've been doing. I do that by myself today. So, hey, Tam, how you doing, dear? So I don't know. All I know is about an hour ago, all I wanted to do was go to bed and sleep. And then I thought, no, I got a show. And then I got all excited again. Okay, Doug. I'll see you soon. She put on a video saying she was waiting for you. Kelly! Okay. You know, Crystal, I should have done Google and had you come in and help me with how because I go on live, but I don't get that many people on my live. I just talk for a little bit and then I gotta go, and that kind of do that. So are you still waiting for Doug? Because he said he's on his way. So, Drone Life, were you the one that somebody stole something from you? Or am I getting everyone mixed up? Oh, good. Oh, wait. Because I read something where somebody has stolen stuff from someone, and that was pretty darn sad. Oh, yeah, yeah. Pick better friends. Pick better friends, my friend. You're a nice guy. You just got to be more careful. Because like I think everyone on our streams, they're all, I mean, I haven't really met anyone I didn't think was trustworthy so far. I guess that can happen. I guess we just know each other through this. But when we come into each other's lives the way we do, I think you get to know kind of a person. And so there are a lot of trustworthy people through life. I just think, unfortunately, that woman was not at all. Mr. Winky Head. Okay, I gotta say, I just call him Anthony because Mr. Winky Head, I don't get that at all. No, Ray, I'm kind of afraid of you. I had a dream of someone running around in a pink tutu, and I just knew that was all over for me. So that was okay. Everyone's saying hi, Kim. Oh, hi, Kim. How do you do this? I know Kevin, who's been trying to get into keto but been having trouble. He picked his name. His 5-year-old picked his name. I think it's very nice. Very nice. Yeah. High thinking of others. Yeah, because you really can't tell. I had something happen. Someone got a hold of me. She called crying saying she will pay me back. Okay, well, at least she's trying to come clean. I mean, I guess that's something. And that's better than not having anything, right? She needs to make amends to you. Because that's the only way you get past this stuff. So somebody sent me an email saying they wanted me to review their stuff. And all I had to do is click on a couple links for Amazon. And they were Amazon links, certainly. And then I realized that if I click on those links, then anything I buy within the next 24 hours goes to them, even if I don't want to preview or review their stuff. So I can't be quite positive, but I think it's a scam. So if you guys start getting that in your emails, if you have your emails posted, I really think that that's what that is. They are, okay, my dogs are looking out the window because they're expecting someone to come by and see them. Thank you, Ranger, for alerting me. So I think it's, oh, they don't? Yeah, so I went on and I clicked it before I realized, and I got out of it and I went on to a different one and I clicked that one. And so that if I bought anything, that they would get it and it wouldn't go to that one person who was on. Hey, Susie. My daughter just came home. I haven't seen her. And she's been house sitting a dog named Booberry, who is twice the size of Lily and Ranger. But evidently she came back alive. So she's way bigger. She's a St. Bernard, I mean a full-size one, but cute. And she always pees in Susie's car, so I think that she is a sweet darling. Anyway, yeah, I think it is. I think it's a whole scam that they're doing now. And the thing was, Rita, the name Rita, is someone that I have subscribed to, and she just goes on and talks about stuff. And so when it said Rita, I just went on it to see what she was doing. It wasn't her. Hey, Deaf Drone Pilot, how you doing? So I am starting to find out that there are all kinds of scams going on that people are using to come after us. Amazon is a MOB powerhouse. They push all the little shops out of business and they get all the product sales. I know. I buy from Amazon. I do. I'm doing good. I don't know what an MOB is, but don't tell me if there's any cursing in it. I'll just call it an MOB and then, yeah. So, yeah. So I think that I found that they're doing that a lot of people put up funny reviews on Amazon. So even when you go to look at a product review, they're phony because people buy them. I know, copyright. Doug-itis. Hey, Hazelnut. So, mobsters. Okay. Yeah, there was a long time I wouldn't even go into Walmart. I still don't really, because I felt like they were actually doing that. They were cutting all the little mom and pops out of business, and that made it really hard. So, hey, Hazelnut, how you doing? So I have been making a really big attempt to go on to everyone's, trying to hit everyone's live stream, and if not for a ton of time, at least some time. And then I've been trying to hit all the channels, and I find that I get sometimes so nervous. Hey, Paducah, Luis. I sometimes just start shaking. I'm just like, oh my God. Because there's so much I want to watch. And I got to tell you, some of my favorite things. I like the reviews, and I love Ariel. When you guys, the Drone Network guys, go on and they do those beautiful aerials, it's fun at 3:30 a.m. Freaky people out there. We were out today. I went out and I got some no sugar ice cream. So I'm staying on keto, but all these short people, they were so short, and they just came in different cars and just filled the whole place up. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm feeling monstrously tall. I can hardly keep up with everyone. Now I know how Olivia felt last night when she said it was going too fast. Yeah. That was sweet when we get the kids on. Especially when they're coming on some of our channels and we're so much older. Hey Kim, where's Roger? He doesn't have to come on, but I was just wondering where he was. I have to go back on and see if you guys find out True Drone Review comes on, can you let everyone know? Because I'm not seeing it, and I have them in my notifications, so you guys. Oh yeah, his son's visiting, and I have no way of knowing because I hardly ever get notifications. So I know he's doing a giveaway tonight. Oh, and everyone, 9 o'clock when I get off. I may get off before then if y'all get bored of me, but at 9 o'clock, Kelly's going on. And I don't know what she's doing today, if she's playing Hangman or trivia or whatever that's going to look like. But we all have fun over there, so go there. And I'm going to mention the different shows just so I can make sure I don't forget anything. So Kelly's going on tonight after me. And because I'm going to get off at 9:30 or 10. Okay, and I'm going off I think at 9, if not, like I said, if you guys get bored, I can do that. I got a notification that you was going on, but when I went live, I got nothing. I know, I do that all the time. I was trying to figure out how to put up my own thing on it, and I messed up. So, but we have Chris, MD 95 TSI is on Monday. And I think he comes on at 7. And sometimes he comes on at 6:30. So you just have to be careful to watch for when he comes on. Tuesday is the Old Runner Show, but he is moving. So it might be Roger. So just let Roger know I put him up for Tuesday. And then, thank you. And then Wednesday is Crystal's Crazy Corner, and she comes on at 8. And Crystal, just correct me if I get any of this wrong. And then at 7 on Thursday, the pre-show for the Drone Network. And then Friday at 7, the actual show, and this is all Eastern time, the Drone Network. And then on Saturday, the Canadian Drone Network is coming on, and you used to know that as Roger Martin's channel, but now it's going to be called the Canadian Drone Network, and that's with Kim and Roger. And then on Sunday, we have Suddenly Sunday, and that's with me. Oh, Chris is at 6 on Monday. He was late last week because Justin was okay. So that's all the shows. Now Kelly, I'm just going to say when Kelly comes on usually later at night, around 9:30 or so, after everyone's kind of done, or sometimes, whenever. But she has a really fun show too. So I like all those shows. Yeah, show me love, guys. I'll wait. That is a special guest chair. I'm just waiting for you, Drone Life. Come on over. We'll do this together. I was going to try to bring someone on. Every once in a while we get to know people on here, but we don't get to know them that well. I mean, certainly if we reach out, we get to know them somewhat. But I thought it might be fun, and I'm just thinking about it, starting to interview all the people on the Drone Network on my show for like just a half hour, just to get to know them better. So it's not really like what the Drone Network's doing when they bring someone on and they're actually teaching us something about drones and what they do with drones. But there are so many people on this that have such interesting lives. We have no idea what their lives are like. So home Kim. So we don't know what their lives are like. I mean, and we get these little glimpses, into their lives, and all the people on live stream. And like, who knew Ray was going to be that flippin' funny? I mean, I'd like to know more about him and about Captain and Chris and Crystal and Kelly and Doug and all our major people and Kim and Roger. And I was thinking maybe I'd think of something, or if somebody wants that idea and they want to use it, that's fine too. But there's just questions I have. I'm going to start writing questions. I just want to know, like Crystal and Chris, how, I think I remember you telling a story about how you met. But, I mean, I just like stuff like that. And I like to know those things. So anyway, and I'd like to know how some of you got into what you're doing. And yeah, maybe Scott, because they're, and how did you get into Sasquatch? And I know the captain, I think he said he did a tour over in Iraq. Well, oh my gosh, that is fascinating. I spent some time in the Middle East, and I got to tell you, it's so different from what the way we are here. But it's, I would like to hear more about it from someone's point of view. So anyway, I just think that's just so cool. My sister went to Portugal, Luis. Her and her husband went there, and they toured because they said it was just an absolute fabulous place to go, and they loved it. They loved Portugal. And so that was really nice. I just like to know more. So, hey, Bobby, are you leaving? Bye, Bobby. See, I don't know anything about Bobby. I think I need to know. Flies, it's always a war zone when Roger flies. That's kind of true. I saw that Roxy was trying to save you all by taking your drone out of the sky. But anyway, that's one of my ideas, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Was that me, Mo? Because I know I met you about the same time I met Di, who does all these little recipes. What fun! What fun we've had. Yeah. I just know that I've just had tremendous fun getting to know everyone. And we're like family like anything else. Luis, that is true. That is true. And the beaches are just fabulous. Thank you, Kelly. But the beaches in Portugal, I mean, she showed me pictures. We went through them. Okay, I'm one of those weird people who likes to look at vacation pictures that people go on. So when people say I'm going to bring out the slideshow, I'm like in the front row going, yes, let's see it all. But I really like that. And I was going through all of their stuff at Portugal. My gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful country. Oh, yeah, right? Isn't it funny? Because I think a lot of us, I know Chris and Crystal Nilt, they go a little further back, and some of you guys go further back. But I remember meeting everyone, like, I think it was over the summer or something like that, and we really started getting to know everyone really a lot. And that's when I got my drone because Kim kept telling me if I got a drone, it would be a great hobby for me and I would really like it. Yeah, yeah. And so I did. And then I spent the next 2 months chasing after that little awful drone because every time I flew it, it just went. And then I'd run after it and I'd grab it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know he is a drone pusher, Scott. He really is. Yet the little pink one, I still have that thing. I'm still trying to think what I'm going to do. I was wanting to give it away, like just do a giveaway when I get to probably 1,000 subscribers. And it's all Kim's fault. I regularly blame Kim. Yeah, I just, that's the one thing. Well, my drone is just right there, but that's the one thing I really thought was interesting because everyone else was flying their drones and they were flying around them and they were staying within their purview. And then I was flying drones and mine just took off. And I thought there has to be something I'm doing wrong because everyone else, ooh, pretty, look at it. Mine had a camera. I couldn't even get it to hardly work. And it just, yeah, I went to a park and it just went all the way to the other end. Ray, are you picking on Kim? Okay, I'm not starting anything. I'm telling you I'm not. I'm going to be good. But anyway, that was my first experience with the drone. And Kim was one that got me into that. I know, right? I just thought, what? Why is everyone liking this? I should have lost a little weight doing that. Chris, how you doing? Now, Chris and Kim helped me, and then Chris went out and got the breeze, and then I took off and I got it, I think what it wasn't like a day later. Okay, John, like, do you think that's funny? I was seriously considering that because I got tired of running after that drone. And then I got the breeze, and the first thing I did was hang it in a tree. And so now I'm thinking that I don't want to hang it in any more trees, so I just need to figure something out. Good exercise, right? It was so hot out there. I was just like, and I told my friend Janet, come, it's going to be fun. Wait till you see this. We're going to have a great time. Go to the park. She spent the whole time laughing at me, and she did not chase that drone, not once. I think I put too much in my mouth. How can be fish pulled? I know. And I have some fishing poles because I've actually gone trout fishing in some of our streams that we have, well, rivers that we've had going through. Yep. Here making dinner. What are you making for dinner? Oh gosh. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't mean to start the food thing, but do you, Cam? I fish. Well, not a lot, so there you go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Crystal. How fun is crabbing? How fun is that? My dad, we used to go to, my dad had a little boat and we'd go on to the Chesapeake. That was back in the day. That was like over 40 years ago. Sorry, I'm aging myself crazy right now. But we put fish, or not fish, chicken, like chicken leg, on a little rope and we slowly lower it down. We'd have it on a stick. It hit it, and then we just go back up. And we would go with a whole bushel and then have all the neighbors come over. It was such a wonderful time. I ate slaw dogs from Quick Trip. Slaw dogs? What? Joan Life, I've never heard of a slaw dog. Is it coleslaw on a hot dog? Is Roger in here? I don't see him, but if I miss him, hello, Roger. Hot dog with coleslaw. Okay. They used to have not Arby's, it was Roy Rogers out in Maryland. And I always used to take and put the coleslaw on my roast beef sandwich from there. Didn't they have like Pappy's chicken or something like that? Crabbing, Ray, crabbing. Okay, Kim. See you soon. I know. I loved it. And then it just kind of went away. Oh, I have to get this off my screen. There we go. Yeah, I remember doing so many things. And we go on the Severn River all the time. Yeah. And we take our boat out there. But it's been a long time since I've been boating. Still in New York City, Val. Oh, are they? Oh, I didn't know. But I know when I go back, they're like Hardee's. They have these huge, like, fish sandwich things. No more. You have a boat, Val? My daddy did. My daddy had a boat. At one time, he had a little plane, a Cessna, because he'd been a navigator in the Air Force. So he always wanted to fly, but he had hay fever, so he had to wait till he came back. And he spent time when he got older and just got his pilot license. And then he took me flying. It was wonderful until he forgot to put on the landing lights. So I don't go in small planes after that little experience. It's a long story. My dad is very, very bright, very smart, and forgot to put on the landing lights. Oh, I hope he's not watching. Probably shouldn't have said that. So, yeah. So have any of you guys flown in really small planes? Yeah, I'm not seeing. Okay. I'm not going to check for Brian anymore. I was just checking to see if he was going to go on, but I haven't seen him go on yet. So I think, oh, my grandson came on and said hi. It was at the middle of the day. Oh, oops. No, today. Over water. Awesome flight. Oh, are you getting ready to do a giveaway of your Inspire? Oh, Crystal, so cool. I mean, they scare me a little bit because of what happened, but that would be very cool. Then you can just fly right out here, fly wherever you want to go. 1,000 feet away over water. So, so I've been watching a lot of people flying over water, and Drone Pool does that too, right? He'll go out where he works and he flies right over water. I would really be scared of losing my drone if I did that. I know you guys are really brave, but I'd be a little worried about that for me because if I get nervous, I don't always fly it in the right direction. So, wow. Right? Then you just come over. I know some people who actually uh, just traveled everywhere with a helicopter because they thought that'd be easier for them to fly. But I think if you're going to go distance, I think it makes more sense. And it's not as shaky if you're in a plane as a helicopter, I understand. Is it raining? It is so still daylight. Can you tell here? It's just bright. Is it getting dark there yet? It shouldn't be. It's only 7:30. The helicopter. Oh yeah, to a Cessna. That's not right. My dad flew one. It was so much fun. Those little airplanes, but I would rather him have known about how to do the landing lights. He just made that one mistake. Playboard that has burnt signal pad for, so I can use the other three for a tricopter or no, or a biplane. Don't tell Chris. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. I think I think it's just the way I am. I'm really happy with the breeze, and I just take it out and go in the backyard and fly it. I need to go somewhere where I can let it go higher so I can start experimenting with aerials. Um, and I think that would be really cool. Gregory, how are you, dear? Yeah, I like the breeze. I think it's for me, it's just an easier one to fly and it's pretty straightforward. And I know people kind of have different feelings about the breeze, but for me, it's good. For me, it doesn't to me it seems like it goes fast. But then I saw the captain's one he did today with the Bug 6. That goes fast. Now, so hi Kim, you back? Yeah, so I like that Bugs 6. That was awesome. But I don't know, it went way fast. Doug, this cup is way small. I need something to hold more coffee. Oh, wow. What are you gonna build? You mean more drones? No worries, Roger. Very cool. No worries. A tricopter. Wow. Very talented, Chris. And evidently, Anthony, because you're doing it too. Cheeseburger run, Roger. Roger is swearing off McDonald's. That's what I hear, but I'm not sure. Yeah, everyone's here now. No, I'm not Anthony. Is the wizard, not me. I wish I could be a wizard at something. So I talked to Doug about the house I'm doing, and I told everyone it was built in 1915. And I came home and I got kind of sick the next day, and I think that's why I just started falling asleep all over the place because I have an allergy to dust, and it just happens. So when I was down there after I vacuumed everything, and I was down there and I was trying to get all the carpet strips off, I was actually. Are you leaving, Sue? No. Oh, I was actually beating up my hand, doing all kinds of stuff, even though I was wearing gloves. But there's like 5 or 6 wallpapers on it. So I was trying to get all of that wallpaper off. But now it looks like Doug was telling me that the plaster is something like horsehair or something. And it's probably, I'm going to have to take that off. And then the lats, they have the thin wood that goes over it so they can put the plaster on it. So I think it's going to be a little bit more of a holy mess than what I was thinking. And the really strange thing about it is I can't wait to go back and do it and get it off and start getting everything up and getting it on. Yes, it is a mess. But if it wasn't a challenge, I don't know, Scott, that I'd find it fun. So I think that something about remodeling houses and taking out walls and putting other things up. And I'm finally going to be able to go in and change the windows. And they, but I don't think I can because they're broken. The wood's pretty much shot. So I'm going to have to took the mask off. And that's where I made the mistake. So I had a sore throat the next day. I know I woke up and then I went lay down, fell asleep for 3 hours. It kind of made me a little bit sick. But this house is just so cool, and I just can't wait. So I'm making video of it. I told John it's his rental that he puts out to people, but I told him that's what I wanted to do. No sound, need to restart it. No sound, no audio. I don't know how to restart it. Okay, so let me go in and see. No, that is. Hold on. So is there any sound now? Still no sound? Okay. Guys, I am going to try to refresh, and if I can, I'll have to come back on. Reload.